guys, welcome to our channel, Extra Touch channel, and my name is Maya, and I'm the kid, and I'm 5 years old.
Oh, stink. And I'm Maya. I'm mommy.
I'm Pops. You know the name.
His name is Tyree, right? He acting like he doing something. Anyways, and we are the Maps. And today is our first video. Please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Post the bell notifications button so you guys will get notifications each time we post new content for you guys. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If not, give us a thumbs down so we know we need to do better because it's our first time. We're not used to this type of thing. But yeah, we're going to get right into this video. So since it's our first one, we're just going to go ahead and give you guys an introduction of us as a family. You feel me? How we met and how, I mean, of course, y'all know how she got here, but okay. And while we're talking about it, she's just going to go on her tablet until it's time for her to come back over and talk. I can't wait till the camera comes. Okay, sorry guys, we're having malfunctions. Okay. So, we met our 7th grade year at Mifflin Middle, and we didn't really talk much. We was just like associates, really. 8th grade year, I went to a different school, so we really didn't talk. I mean, we started talking on social media, and when I say talk, I mean as friends. Like, we was just cool. Like, we were number ones at the time was our nickname for each other. You know how everybody had other halves, my right hand. It was some of that stuff. But we were like that, and then we found out that we was going to the same high school, Beechcroft, and that's when our friendship for real started. Like, we became best friends our freshman year.
Yeah, we started talking a little bit. Like, we started talking more.
Yeah. Like, I felt like I could confide in him with a lot of things. Like, same with him. Like, he would tell me about girls. I would tell him about stuff I was going through type thing. We would just, like, laugh, vibe. Like, nothing was forced. Like, it was just, like, genuine. And then... what happened? Yeah, that's our freshman year. And then I went through a bad breakup. Not a bad breakup, but a breakup. And he was just there for me. Like, I don't know. Like, the love that he gave me and, like, the shoulder for me to cry on was, like, it made me look at him like, wow, like, he really cares about me type thing. You know, that type of stuff. So, I don't know. Like, we were never looking at each other like that at first. Like, we was just friends. Like, it just ended up happening.
It's crazy because it's like, I don't know.
I mean, we always thought each other was attractive.
So,
but
like, naturally, to be honest, like, it wasn't...
forced.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like somebody really, like, shot. It was just...
Yeah. We just clicked. Like, for real. Like, we just clicked. Like, but yeah, so our freshman year, we was just dumb close. We had, like, every class together for real. Like, we had, like, 5 out of the 8 periods, like, together. So, yeah, we only had, like, we really had all the time in the world to talk. And then that's what made us, like, you know, as, again, friends, start texting and, you know, stuff like that. But, yeah, so the whole breakup thing and him just being there for me. Like, then he started, like, we start FaceTiming more, or you, like, start coming... We start FaceTiming,
like, FaceTiming.
Like, every
Just
night.
talking.
Like, every time, like, I was on the drill team, he was on the football team. Like, when we got done... This was our sophomore year I'm getting into, right? Or are we talking about freshman year?
That's getting into sophomore year.
Okay, so... Sorry, y'all. Going into our sophomore year, again, we were still, like, dumb closest friends. And then it was like we started to pick up on feelings. Again, this is like the beginning of our sophomore year because it was low-key, the end of our freshman year? No, I would say it's actually started our sophomore year.
Well, it started?
Yeah.
Yeah, that started like close to the end of sophomore year.
Close to the end of sophomore year, babe?
When we started to like talk, talking, yes. Because remember sophomore year, like towards the end, I broke my leg. Remember? And that's when I broke my leg.
I mean, like,
but that was closely at the end of our sophomore year. The sophomore year season was already over and all that. So it was close to the sophomore, like to the end of sophomore year.
Yep. Anyways, so sophomore year, we started talking. And we just started like FaceTiming each other more. Like it was like every day. Like we was in our freshman year, and like the beginning of sophomore year, like we was just like again still cool. Like talked every day while we was at school. You know, sometimes text. But like when we, I don't know, sophomore year like kind of just picked up. Like we would just talk on FaceTime every time I got out of drill team practice and he got out of football. We would be like on FaceTime from that time all the way until it was time to go to bed. Like, hold on, I'm gonna call you back. I'm about to get in the shower. Call him right back. Same thing. Like, we would eat with each other on the phone. Like, just hear our families in the background be crazy. And they always told us too, like everybody in both of our families, like if they seen us talk on the phone or knew about like us being friends or whatever, they was just like, y'all more than best friends. We know y'all more than best friends, and we was really best friends still. So we like, what? No, like we don't look at each other like that. So I guess whatever they were saying worked or was true, because some sparked, and we end up like talking, and yeah, from there it's really history.
Yeah, talking, then, you know.
Like he started coming over my house before we start talking. I don't know, like it was like math or science, and we was doing something. He had like came over or whatever. I think like your mom couldn't pick you up or something. So this is what I'm talking about, your first time at my house. So you had came over. He was over there for a little while, and then I don't know, we were talking about something, and I got mad at him, but it was like a play mad. Oh, okay, that's why he came over. But it was like I was just like play mad. I was mad at him for real, but it was like it wasn't nothing serious. And he was like really like not chasing me, but like chasing me in the bathroom. Like he did not want me to be mad at him. Like in the way like he was like pulling on me and like holding me. You know how like when a dude pull you from the back and hold on your hip, and you be like, hold on. That's what. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, after that it just really sparked, and then it was like. He missed the bus again, and I knew he didn't miss the bus. But he had came over, and he was over there, like, from 3 or whatever, 2:30 from when we got out of school all the way until, like, 7 or 8 this one time. And that's when, like, we really started figuring out, like, we really messed with each other. Like, we was being childish, writing on paper. What was we writing, babe?
We was playing, like, some little game.
We was playing, what's that head game when you got a, hangman? And spelling out stuff. I like you. Like, being childish. Like.
I did remember we did the one where it was like, basically, who would you talk to out of our, or like, it was like somebody who do you have a crush on out of our class, out of, our grade or whatever. It was just, you know what I'm saying? It was just getting down.
Yeah, like we was getting to that.
Just sneaking around it.
Yeah. And then, again, kept up with the FaceTime calls, like just regular calls, text, like all of that stuff just increased drastically. So I don't know, like we just was talking, and then we started going out, and that was like we started like talking the end of our sophomore year for real.
Yeah.
And because he had
like
broke his leg and
summer.
Whatever you want to say. Anyways, and that doesn't. You know what? I'm not doing math on the years and stuff because I just don't feel like it. But anyways, that's our love story. We're high school sweethearts. And then Amaya had came about. I ain't gonna say it happened fast because we wasn't just. But it was like our first couple times fucking. I guess we just had a baby. Anyways, like it's like out of our first couple of times is when she had to come about, like, but our junior year is when we got pregnant with Amaya. Guys, I'm gonna post another video of like the whole postpartum depression and how I felt about like my pregnancy and the whole thing on another video. But just to keep it like short and simple,
it was rough.
Like we're high schoolers having a baby. Like we're babies ourselves. Like we didn't know what to do in that situation. We already look like statistics at this point. Young, having a baby, as a baby. How you gonna take care of this baby? Your mom basically gonna have to take care of the baby, like type thing. It's how everybody looked at us or what the statistic is, but it was just like we didn't want to be them statistics. Like he still did football and we still kept up with our grades or make sure we stayed in school. I wasn't doing drill team no more. I had to get a job.
It was just a rough journey. It's something to be that young. It's a lot you gotta learn, a lot you gotta
Yeah.
hear and go through. That you know what I'm saying. It prepares
Little
you
girl.
early, mature you, but it's not easy. It's
It's
a rough
not.
journey,
It's not. But I'm happy
but you
that
can
we
get
did
through
it.
it.
Yeah, I'm happy we got through it. I'm happy we did it together. Like, in all honesty, I wouldn't pick nobody else to be the father of my kid or to go through that process with. Like, he was just always so, like, what's the word to describe it? I don't know. Like, he just
Comforting.
always, yeah, comforting. He really, like, uplifted me, like, within everything. Like, I was really scared. I'm like, no, like, no, you're not, your body's not changing. Like, I'm going through changes. I'm a kid already, so, like, I'm still growing up and my body's still maturing in ways, things like that. So it's just like, it was really a lot, physically and mentally. And then I'm walking around school with this big belly. Like, everybody's, looking at me. And I'm not saying I had, like, no bad pregnancy as far as, like, school or, people talking about me. I'm pretty sure they did. Who doesn't? But people showed me mad love within my pregnancy. I mean, it wasn't like I was antisocial or anything. Like, I've always talked to people, always had friends. But yeah, like, everybody was really cool. Like, gave me snacks. All my teachers was cool. So that part was cool. But as far as, like, the whole pregnancy thing being that young, it was tough. Like, you got to lean on your parents and depend on your parents to do a lot of things, which you don't want to do. But it's like, you already a kid. Like, I already have to ask my mom to buy me clothes type thing. Same for him. So it's just like, now I have to ask you to buy double that. Like,
Which it was really tough because how we are, to be honest.
yeah, because we
Because
don't
we're
like
both
to do, like,
stubborn
yeah, we don't like asking
and
for
stuff like
stuff.
that, and we don't like asking for stuff, like for help and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, support always there, love it. But it's like certain stuff we just you know what I'm saying. I'd rather try to get it myself before I ask anybody else. And around that time, so after that, it was like, you know what I'm saying. I stuck with football, but it was you know what I'm saying, time to focus up.
It was.
Got a little
Both of
job.
us. And you know what's crazy? Let's go back a little bit. We found out we were pregnant with Amaya, like, I missed my period for 1 month. And that's never happened to me before. So I was like tripping because I'm like, okay, well, I am sexually active. You feel me? We do use protection, but like, it's always a possibility. But I'm just like, no, there's no way. So I'm looking like on, Google and stuff like like what's going on if you miss your period. Again, I knew, but I'm just like, no, like we've been taking all the proper precaution. I ain't saying the word. I feel like I am, but I'm not. Anyways, we was taking all the proper precautions. And I'm just like, I know if your period doesn't come, you're pregnant, but there's still other things that it could be. So I was just looking on Google, like, what could it be and all that type of stuff. And then I remember I talked to somebody. I didn't tell them I was pregnant, but I was just asking, like, I'm asking for my one friend, lied and made up a name. And they were just like, I mean, that doesn't always mean you're pregnant. Like, it could just mean, like, it was like two things that the person had told me, like this woman had told me at the time. So I was like holding on to that. Like I was really like, okay, well, I'm just praying that it's that. Another month comes, and I was under so much pressure as far as the period thing. Like I was like putting a lot of it on him. I'm like, my period did not come yet. Like I'm scared. I feel like da 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 and this, and I don't want to be pregnant. Like we're young, all of this other stuff. And he was like, he was just trying to keep me sane with it. Like he was just trying to like diffuse the situation and calm me down every time I brought it up. Like or was stressing. He was just like, listen. We're going to pray about it. You shouldn't be. I don't think you are. But if you are, I love you. Whatever you want to do, we're going to do it. So I'm like, all right, let me just calm down. Second month comes. That's when that period didn't come. And I'm like, oh, yeah, something going on. But I never took a pregnancy test because, again, I'm 16 years old. My mom would have been, I don't even know who to ask or nothing like that. So it wasn't about to do it. It wasn't going to do it for me. So when we did find out we was pregnant, we hid it from everybody for a long time. Like, I don't think people found out until we was, like, 4 months, 4 or 5 months. Like, we held it for a while. So, the first person that I told I was pregnant was my best friend. And when I had texted her that, she was just like, bitch, you lying. I'm like, I wish I was, girl. I don't know what to tell you. She was like, are you serious? We're not going to get on to all of that. But it was just like, you know. And then I was telling my other best friends, like, we're really going to get into that later. I'm going to tell y'all the whole thing about, the whole spiel about Amaya. But, yeah, so just to keep it short and simple, like, we had Amaya our junior year in high school. So, yeah, we were 16 and pregnant. But we made it work. Like, I can't complain with the life that I have now, like, in all honesty. Like, I feel like having a kid that young, for me, it matured me faster. It really made me put on my hustle, and you feel me? Like, it was just motivating. Like, I don't want to have to ask for nothing for myself already. That was already my mindset as a teenager or whatever. So I really don't want to have to ask nobody for nothing with a kid. Like, you know what I mean? Especially because people back then would throw it up in your face like, you gonna need me before I need you type thing. And I'm just like, well, I don't ever want to need you. I mean, and I'm happy because I'm in that position, like, where I don't have to ask for nothing. Like, my kid don't. You feel me? We make it do what it do with each other. Like, we're going to come to each other before we have to go to anybody else for anything. And I love that. But, do you have anything else to add on to that?
Yeah. Like you said, I mean, with me, just, you feel me, immaturity. You know what I'm saying? It's time to grow up. No more, you know what I'm saying? Me I'm the youngest, you know what I'm saying, child of my parents. I'm the baby boy. You know what I'm saying? Big brothers and all that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, at that time, it's like, you ain't the baby no more, you know what I'm saying? It's time to get up.
The baby takes your spot.
Do what you gotta do. But, like she said, I'm not mad at how it turned out, though. So, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have happened that early, and I know, but we got through it, and we got through it strong. Like she said, I feel like it matured me. It made me having a daughter. Like she said, we won't get into a lot of it more detail, but having this, you know, real quick, so I won't get out though. Having a daughter, you feel me, really opened my eyes for real and made me, you know what I'm saying, understand and really appreciate more of, you know what I'm saying, women and how you know what I'm saying, how you supposed to treat them and stuff like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, you got to set an example. I want my daughter to know that she got to be treated like a queen before, you know what I'm saying, anything go down. But, yeah.
We're not going to talk about that. But anyways, like he was saying, and I agree with it all. But yeah, not to rant on all of that, because we can do videos about that later. Since this is just the introduction of our family type thing. Mama, you want to come back over here?
Huh?
You want to come back over here?
Huh?
You want to come? You didn't change your outfit and everything. Excuse me. Okay, well, go ahead and do what you do. But,
I'm gonna come back in tomorrow.
okay. What'd she say?
She's going to come back in tomorrow.
Okay. We're going to do another one tomorrow. We probably should have got drunk first. But I feel like this one is good.
It is.
And we're still talking. Anyways, guys. Last thing, just short to go ahead and end with for real. To wrap it up. The kind of family we are and what you guys should expect from our channel, expect out of us. I would for sure say always number one is genuineness from us. And our vlogs, you know, within our pranks, anything that you're going to see on our channel is most definitely going to be genuine. Nothing is going to be planned. We love each other unconditionally. We're really a goofy family. And we're all, like, me and Tyree are still young, so we're still growing and learning a lot within parenthood and just us, period. But yeah, I'm hoping that you guys really like. I'm not gonna say this video because this video is booty, but it's just our introduction video.
Be ready. You can't really put expectations on us as a family. You never know what you're gonna get the next day after that. But be ready tune in. I appreciate everybody tuning in, subscribe, hit the like. Want to welcome you to our journey as a family and as our YouTube.
And welcome you guys to our family.
The life of the maps.
That was cute, babe. That was cute. But yeah, so that's just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Again, I hope that you guys like it. If you guys do dislike it for whatever reason, that is totally fine. Again, this is just our introduction video.
Yeah, subscribe again.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I am. But yeah, just let us know so that way we know what to post and what not to post. But we have a lot of good content coming for you guys. Again, vlogs, pranks, you know, just a lot of things. We're not even gonna get into all of that. Just make sure you push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications and turn them on, and turn up. Tune in with us. Like,
comment, everything.
Please. Yeah, ask us any questions. Oh, and you guys most definitely should follow us all on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. My Instagram name is Call Me Dimples Deep. It's like the little whatever, but it's Demaya Bagley is how you will find me. My Twitter is Call Me Dimples Deep, and then my Snapchat name, I'm not really sure. But we'll go ahead and tag and link all of that below. Amaya's for Instagram is gonna be Little Two Dimples, and then babe,
TyMap_ABF. Make sure you follow, tune in, subscribe, comment. We coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to be real fun, y'all. We ain't saying that just to say that. If you know us, you know us. And if you knew better, you do better. So go ahead and subscribe. Tune in.
Well overdue.
Bye. Mama, you going to say bye? Say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.